what I would want to play here, what I do play here, it's a little harder for me to count, actually. But the idea is, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I stopped counting there because it's a little tricky to tell where I'm counting. I could count the whole time, but you wouldn't be able to tell what I was stroking. So what I'm really doing is 1, 2, not playing on the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not much harder than what we were doing before. I'm not really sure why I do that. That's just the way I feel the song. The important thing for me is the second A minor 7, the second C. That's where the interesting thing happens in the right hand. That's where the interesting thing happens. You've actually stopped singing at that point. And I don't know, there's just something about the syncopation that I'm doing that makes me happy. It may be that this is just me. The guy on YouTube, who I'll put a link up for to his thing, he doesn't do this. He does a different thing. That's the way it feels to him. Bob Dylan plays it differently every time. So that doesn't help. I guess that means you can play it the way it feels right to you. If you want to play it exactly the way it is in the recording, I don't have the recording. So send it to me and maybe I'll do it that way. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now here's the part I like. 1, 1, and. So now, for the first time, I'm not just stroking down. Every other time I've just been going, always my hand going down when I hit the strings. But now I'm actually going to have some upstrokes. That's the key in guitar playing, is the interest of them both, the upstroke and the downstroke. They're actually feel different because one you start on the low notes, the other one you start on high notes. They sound different. So that's interesting. Also, because of the way the count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I'm playing the upstrokes, I'm actually playing off the beat. The beat being 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm playing on the off beats. And what I do in that last one is I do a 1, a down, followed by an up, and I don't play the next down. I play the next up. So there's this little pause. And that's what, for me, gives it the most interesting piece. So, other than that, it's just up and down. By the way, this is a key to good guitar playing. Just get your arm going up and down, up and down. This is the metronome. This is your physical metronome. You don't need a metronome if your arm does this. It is the metronome. Of course, I wasn't playing that often. But the trick is don't always play the strings. So my arm is still doing the up, down, up, down, up, down. But every time I come up, I lift my pick off the strings. I was told to do it this way when I was like 15 or 16. If I had listened to that piece of advice, I might have been able to play many, many years ago and maybe played with people and had fun in college. But I didn't. And I couldn't play in time, and if you don't play in time, you can't play with other people because they play in their time and you play in your time and it sounds no good. So again, trick, up and down at a totally rhythmic pace. What I'm doing finally in this song is I'm doing some upstrokes, and specifically it's the first one, 1 and. You count those as ands. The offbeats are ands. 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and. So I'm doing the and like that, and then I'm skipping the 2 and then just doing every one of them. 1 and, 1 and 2. And it's pretty hard to count like that. So it's 1 and, I skipped on the 2, so I don't hit the strings. I move my arm down, but I don't stroke the strings. And then it's the and, the 2 and, the and of the 2, and then 3 and, 4 and, all of them. So it sounds like this again. That's the whole song. Now we'll have to put the singing into it on another video, since this is probably like 3,000 minutes long. But that's the key. Do you need to do that last part? Probably not. That's maybe just me. That is sort of, I don't know, I think I play that rhythm a lot. It's just the one I have in me. We all have it. So go see what works for you.